Chicago, 2011. A cop is murdered. Police and prosecutors swear they have the trigger man. He swears he didn't do it. How far will each side go to prove they're right?
Like it's just one bombshell after another, where you're like, what?
The story of a PlayStation, a brain-eating amoeba, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Off Duty, out now. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Hannah Berner from Giggly Squad. Have you ever put on a bra that makes you feel like a goddess? Prepare to be obsessed with the Dream Angels Wicked Bra from Victoria's Secret, the iconic brand behind the world's most comfortable bras. And I only wear the most comfortable bras. The bestseller features an innovative sling for perfect lift without padding, and the fit is chef's kiss. Awaken your inner goddess with new colors and super femme lace embroidery. Find out why this bra has thousands of 5-star reviews and counting. Shop it in stores and online at victoriassecret.com.
That new thing? Yeah, we've got it. The Drop by GNC, bringing you all the newness that matters. Handpicked by the pros who actually know what's up and what's proven to work. We keep you on top of the trends and dialed into what's next. Whether you're crushing it at the gym, leveling up your game, or thriving every day, The Drop by GNC is where the latest solutions in health and wellness land first. Non-stop innovation and fresh finds daily. Explore what's new and what's next on The Drop by GNC.
Hello and welcome to the Psych Legal Pop Podcast, a podcast where we talk about popular culture through the lens of an attorney and a therapist. So I am Tess Brigham. I'm the therapist. My sister Brooke is not here with me right now. We wanted to share with everybody. We've been doing our Patreon for about 6 months now, and we wanted to share with everybody sort of what our Patreon is like so that people can get a sense of it. So we're going to be sharing with you the first 15 minutes of our weekly bonus. So this weekly bonus is for both the $5 and the $8 tiers. And in the weekly bonus, we talk about whatever's happening in pop culture. Brooke usually talks about a particular case. I might bring in some sort of mental health issue. And then on the $8 feed, you get the weekly bonus episodes, but you also get an exclusive true crime episode and an Ask Us Anything. So here you go. I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome back to Patreon.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. So we are back from the long holiday weekend, back into the swing of things. My Thanksgiving was a little boring because I didn't do much of anything. I just hosted our mother, and Brooke was out and about in the world.
Yes, I went to Los Angeles, which is an exhausting place. To have Thanksgiving with my daughter because she is now a SoulCycle instructor. And some people love to work out on the holidays.
Yeah, I can't believe that people are SoulCycling on Thursday.
It's their busiest day of the year. They have a turkey burn, which is a double ride, which is a 90-minute long ride.
Oh my gosh.
I would die. I like to sleep in on the holidays.
Yeah.
So I know people like to do the turkey trot and this and that, but 90 minutes of SoulCycle, I don't think I would survive.
Yeah.
So it was busy. She had to work Thursday. She was off Friday. She had to work Saturday and Sunday. I went to 3 SoulCycle classes in, however many days. It was a lot.
But Brooke's super fit now. She's sore, but her pants feel good.
Yeah,
right?
When I put my pants on to go to work this morning, I was like, like I'm feeling really light. And it's like, I guess that exercise works.
Oh, Lordy.
So we had a good time. It was a lot of eating, shopping, and driving. That's all you do.
Layla's very go, 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 go. Like never a dull moment.
Yeah. So she likes to do stuff, but she also hates the traffic and driving. So I don't know, it's a double-edged sword. But
yeah,
we went to the beach in Malibu on Thanksgiving Day. It was a gorgeous day, absolutely beautiful. And then we got some food from the takeout bar at Erewhon, which Erewhon is like, okay, most people know what Whole Foods is. I think Whole Foods is like all over the country.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Erewhon is like 100 times more fancy
Oh,
than
yeah.
Whole Foods and more expensive. And like you see celebrities there. Like last time I was there, I saw Lisa Rinna. So it's, they have.
Yeah, their smoothies are $20, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know how much we spent there, but we just got stuff from the hot bar and, had a little Thanksgiving feast in her apartment. And then the next day we actually went down to, we went to Laguna Beach to the Sawdust Festival, which they have like a winter, one. It's like a arts and crafts, like artisans, like really upscale, nice, like jewelry and paintings and art and all that kind of stuff. And so, of course, Layla loves all that jewelry and bought a bunch of jewelry. And yeah, just, I don't know, a lot of shopping.
You spent a lot of money, I'm sure, this weekend.
Oh, yes. A lot of money. But I don't know. The food, and people always rave about how, the Bay Area has such great food. And it does, but I feel like most of the good food is like upscale, like expensive, like something like 6 or 7 out of the 10 Michelin star restaurants are in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Mostly in San Francisco. But in terms of just like everyday food, I don't know. Maybe I'm just spoiled, but I think LA's food is much more creative or there's something more, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyway, we have our favorite places where we like to go and we did that. So it was a lot of fun. And now
you're back
to the grind.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgivings and enjoyed time with family or time away from family, whatever you prefer, and I hope it was, I feel for anybody that has, I saw all of these things on social media about like, what do you do if you have an uncle that voted for Trump? What do you do? Do this? Like, how do you talk about these things at the dinner table and all of that? So I hope everyone, hope no one got into any major fights or major issues this holiday.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, we were talking about this too. I'm not quite sure why we still celebrate Thanksgiving because, we don't celebrate Columbus Day. We, I thought we weren't celebrating genocide any longer.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I was at this networking thing recently and, I'm like the DEI chair and someone else was talking about this and we played this video of like, actually interviewing people and Native Americans saying this is a really tough day for us. Like this is not at all. This was not like a coming together pleasant, like I have maize. Oh, I have a turkey. Look at us. We're
going to eat together at the same table. We're going to get smallpox while you're here.
And then we're going to slaughter your family.
Right.
I mean, it's not a good holiday. It isn't.
No.
It isn't. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
It should be in like June. Do you know what I mean? It's a little too close. Why do we have these two major holidays right next to each other? Do you know what I mean? It just stresses everyone out.
I saw a headline for an article today that said Thanksgiving should be in October. And I think that was I didn't read the article. But I think that was the point of it. But it's like, but no, October's Halloween. The whole month is now consumed by Halloween for adults. It never used to be like that. But yeah, you're right. We should have a National Day of Gratitude or something.
That's a good idea.
And rebrand it.
Yes. And it should be in like June or May. It really should. Gratitude and, be grateful for your mother and father and be grateful,
for your blessings.
But
yeah, this old tired story of the Pilgrims and the quote unquote Indians, that we learned about. And I mean, it's really offensive.
It
at
is.
This point in 2024.
It is.
And the food is terrible. I'm sorry. Thanksgiving food, when you really break it down, you look at it, it's gross.
Well, turkey. And we had to buy, there was 4 of us. The smallest turkey we could find was 21 pounds. We have like 90 pounds of turkey in our fridge. I don't know. The dogs have been really lucking out because like they've been getting a lot of scraps. And Yeah, I mean, turkey is not great. Like you have a sandwich the next day, you kind of get that out of your system. And then now we made mac and cheese and we did not do stuffing because no one really, Max doesn't like it. So we were trying to do things that like people would really like instead of making what feels like traditional, but Max wanted this, yams, mashed yams with marshmallows on top. And it was disgusting. Like he liked it, but I was like, this is gross. And yeah, it is a lot of like, and it was Steve that did most of it, but like the entire day, all that day, the days leading up to it was shopping, that entire day, just cooking. We ate that meal in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah.
And then it was Steve and I cleaning everything up. And then we watched a movie and we took Mom home.
Did you make any pies?
Well, I made a pumpkin pie, but the crust didn't come out right because, again, Max has very high standards. He's like, I want fresh crust. I'm like, well, then you can frickin' make it because I'm not doing that. So he said, well, why don't you try a graham cracker crust? And actually, I thought that was a good idea, but I think I overcooked it. And so whatever. And then we were going to do an apple, but Steve later did it. It's fine. It's all good, but it's just hard. We're a small family and, our parents are divorced. So we're not all going to come together. And, it would be nice. I think this would feel very different if there were a bunch of us. And, certainly we could try to rally family together and get people to like celebrate together. It's just, we don't ever do it.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Extended family.
Yeah, so we do have a small family and it's getting smaller.
Yeah.
All the time. And, yeah, it's kind of like it's just always the same, just us all the time. We see each other all the time, so it's not like it's like, oh, I get to see Tess for Thanksgiving. It's like, well, I pretty much see you in some shape or form almost every day.
Yeah, no, it's true. So it's not like this exciting thing. Steve likes it because he doesn't want to have to go home for Thanksgiving. So because he was like used to have to travel home,
so he has an excuse now. He's got
to stay here and buckle down. So anywho, but
what movie did you watch?
We watched, so last year we watched Barbie because none of us had seen it. It was very good. And so this year we're like, well, let's go back to those Oscar contenders. I wanted to watch The Holdovers because I hadn't seen it, but it was about teachers. And Mom's like, that's a little triggering. So she didn't want to watch that, which I understand. A lot of times teachers, they don't want to watch Abbott Elementary or whatever. So we watched American Fiction with Jeffrey Wright. And it's basically he and his family, he's a writer. And he's sort of sick of he writes about mythology, but he's really sick of everyone always labeling his books as being African-American books, like the African-American story, the African-American history. And he's like, but these are mythology books, like why? Because I'm Black, like I have to be in this group. And so, in his character, in order to like make money, he writes this he would consider like this very offensive, like, about a Black man that's, in a gang and, and then his dad is absent, like every
I know
trope.
What movie you're talking about.
Yeah. So like using every trope. And then of course everyone loves it. And then you see all the white people being like, this is so powerful. This is so powerful. And, Jeffrey Wright, his family is, they're these very like well-to-do, highly educated, they're all doctors, Black and he's like, and so the premise sounds really good. The problem is it kind of falls apart at the end. It wasn't as good. It was long and it really falls apart at the end, I think. I mean, it's a good premise and they got really great people. I mean, Issa Rae and Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah, the guy from Sterling K. Brown.
Sterling Brown. Yeah, I love him. He's in it. God, who else? Who was their mom? Was that Leslie? Did Leslie Uggams play their mother? Yeah, they got like really, really, really good people. And, Jeffrey Wright, Oscar contender. Did he win?
He was nominated this past
He was nominated and he was good. All the acting was great. The writing was good. It just kind of didn't know what to do with itself at the end. Like, what's your point? You're trying to make this point. And, it never really came together. So anyhow.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's my movie review. Well, so I want to talk about something that is very exciting. and very exciting for those of us who are part of the pug community, who own pugs and love pugs and follow a tremendous amount of pug accounts on Instagram, because Vito, a pug, for the first time ever, won Best in Show. And it is very, very exciting. And I have to say,
what is it? Is it the American Kennel or the? Oh,
I forgot to write that down. I wrote where he's from, but I had to write down.
It's after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. They have is it the American Kennel Club dog show? Whatever.
Like that.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's the big dog show of the year.
So he won, right? He won the toy group, which pugs are, and then he won the whole thing. And this is the first time a pug has ever won. And really, truly, because, I think people don't see them as being the kind of dog that would win best, best in show. And, usually it goes to these kind of very poodles and these very proper, pretty, prancing dogs. And these dogs are not, they're like big dogs and little dog bodies, and they're a little crazy. So this is the first pug to win. He beat out 1,940 other dogs to be best in show. He is 2.5 years old, or 17 and a half.
He's dog years.
In dog years.
Yeah, or people years.
He's from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, his owner is. And he's already won 25 best in shows before this.
Wow.
And his handler's a guy named Michael Scott, which makes me laugh. All right, that's it. Just a little taste. So if this episode, these last 15 minutes that you've been listening to, if any of this got you interested or excited, or you wanted to explore more, please go check us out at patreon.com/psychlegalpoppodcast. We, like I said at the top of the hour, we do a weekly bonus. This is what you just listened to. And we also have true crime and then Ask Us Anything. And a lot more stuff too. So hopefully you enjoyed this and you're going to go check us out on Patreon. If not, that's cool. Please continue to listen to us here on the free feed. And if Patreon's not your thing and you would like to continue to support us, we always so appreciate 5-star ratings and reviews. They really do help us. And you spreading the word, telling friends, making sure that you're subscribed to the podcast, all that good stuff. There's lots of ways to support us if Patreon's not in the cards for you right now. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Talk to you next time. Bye.
Hi, this is Hannah Berner from Giggly Squad. Have you ever put on a bra that makes you feel like a goddess? Prepare to be obsessed with the Dream Angels Wicked Bra from Victoria's Secret, the iconic brand behind the world's most comfortable bras. And I only wear the most comfortable bras. The bestseller features an innovative sling for perfect lift without padding, and the fit is chef's kiss. Awaken your inner goddess with new colors and super femme lace embroidery. Find out why this bra has thousands of 5-star reviews and counting. Shop it in stores and online at victoriassecret.com.
That new thing? Yeah, we've got it. The Drop by GNC, bringing you all the newness that matters, handpicked by the pros who actually know what's up and what's proven to work. We keep you on top of the trends and dialed into what's next. Whether you're crushing it at the gym, leveling up your game, or thriving every day, The Drop by GNC is where the latest solutions in health and wellness land first. Non-stop innovation and fresh finds daily. Explore what's new and what's next on The Drop by GNC.
Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. That Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners, only 30 calories, just 5 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. That great Pepsi taste with even more to love. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Unbelievably Pepsi.